everybody. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I am super excited to post these next videos. I don't know how many they're going to be. I don't know if it's just going to be one. I don't know. This is the intro for it. I took a little road trip. I drove from Richmond, Indiana, which is like 5 to 15 minutes from the Ohio border, so it's really close to Ohio, all the way out to Dallas to visit my daughter. After the visit, obviously, I drove home. I took two different routes. I took a southern route there, and I took the northern route home. And along the way, I filmed different little things that I thought were interesting, and I'd like to put it together. Kind of like a trip video. Random vacation trip clips. They don't have to make sense. There's no like storyline. It's just different things that I saw, I thought were interesting, and I want to share. And some of them, honestly, some of them I'm super excited to talk to my family about, because some of them, at least one, is going to be really nostalgic for older people. Anyway, so here are my clips. Hope you enjoy. Okay, hi. We are in Missouri, about 5 miles from Arkansas. Loud car. And I wanted to show you something that I have not seen in a long time. This is an old-time gas pump. There's no place to put a credit card. When you pump, you take the nozzle, put it in your gas tank, and then you flip this switch up. And then it zeroes out the numbers. You fill up your tank. You put it's done. So now I'm going to flip the switch down, put the nozzle in, and then you go inside and pay. There was a time before they got the credit card machines where people would fill up with gas and just drive off. So I hope they don't have that problem here, but I just wanted to show you an old-time gas tank. And something else I'm going to show you here. I haven't seen these in a long time. The little rides, the merry-go-round for the kids, little rocket ship. I don't know if they're in working condition anymore. This one doesn't have a place to pay. This one has the little thing here to put the quarter in. I have not seen one of these in a long time. This is really nostalgic. This is what I've been trying to film and what I wanted to talk about. It almost doesn't look natural how tall and skinny these trees are. It's like man came by and like trimmed them. You can a lot of times you can see through. It's not like a real deep forest. You can see through past it, you know, like I don't know if this stuff was planted for sound buffers or what. I mean, look at this. It's all along the highway on that side and on this side. So I just think that's like crazy cool. I just wonder about it, you know, like tall, skinny trees, the green stuff is, you know, up on top as if they were trimmed. I don't know. Interesting. And it's absolutely beautiful. I love this. I don't know what it's called, but I call it rock walls. And then across the street, same thing. Not as high as on my side. But it's a rock wall. It's as if man had to actually blast through a stone hill in order to build the road. And I just think that's absolutely incredible, and I don't know, I just love the way it looks. I wanted to show you one of my favorite nature things. I call them rock walls. I don't know what they're called, but I'm guessing this is what happens, and I'll talk while I show it to you. I'm guessing this is what happens when man wants to put a road where there's a hill, and like a hill here, I'll come back around, a hill that's actually rock, and they have to blast through it in order to build the road. See, this is horrible cinematography from inside the car. See, you can see it's just rock. This wall of rock. And they have them all along the highway. And then on the other side, there's a wall of rock over there. Anywho, I wanted to make sure that I got this on film, because I hope that when I edit and make the final video, that it really can show how beautiful it really is, show the detail and just the simple wonder of it. I wonder about, I just picture when it was a hill, because there are no mountains here, but there are hills here. This is in Missouri. And there are other states that have this too. But just imagine, I don't know how many years ago, there's this hill, a big hill. Man literally has to use dynamite. Back then, what, 100 years ago? Who knows when these roads were built. Had to blast holes in this hill to get the top of the hill down. Not just a tunnel, but they had to get the whole thing down, clear it out, and then make a road and hope the sides of the rock don't fall down. Because some of this, I wonder if this will show up the detail. Let me show you. Some of this looks like it has tool marks, like man shaved it down to make it flat. And then there are others, this pretty much looks like that too, but there are times when there are literal shapes jetting out from the wall, like they look like, like beach balls, or like the front end of a Volkswagen. It's jagged and rough. It's not cut smooth and flat. Those are spectacular to look at too. But like I was saying, I wonder how many men lost their lives building these highways to make travel easier for us, to go on a trip, to go on a vacation, or just to go, drive through to, go to work or something. But, and I wonder if the people around here are just so used to seeing it. I hope it doesn't lose its wonder for people. I hope they still enjoy looking at it, because I could just sit here for hours and just stare at this rock. It's just absolutely fascinating, and I'm about to start crying. So I will end this and continue on my drive, and until next time, bye. Yeah, that's another thing I failed to point out. There are trees and bushes growing out of the rock. Literally on the sides of the rock. It's hard to tell with the shadows because it's early morning, the sun's just coming up, but like over here maybe you can see some actually on the side of the rock, growing out of the rock. And these trees up on the top, they're actually, know, coming out of that rock. It's just absolutely amazing. Mother Nature, and just, I just can't get over it. Okay. Okay, I found another one here that's much more textured. I'm going to zoom in, and hopefully you can see how some of these walls are like really textured. Or textured. See that, like right there, there's you can see shadow of where that rock sticks out, and a little bit of yellow, because that's actually a tree with leaves turning yellow. It's fall. You know, everything else is like evergreens. There's trees up there behind them. But here's another textured one where the rock is jutting out. See, there's different levels and layers. Not all of them are trimmed up like that last batch that we looked at. So, there we go. This is something else I've noticed on this trip. When I pass herds of cows, they're all different colors. There are black ones, white ones, brown ones, and over here, up along that tree line, there are tan ones. I mean, look at the different colors. So these, there's a tan one. Like, look at that tan one right there. You got brown ones, tan ones, brown ones, black ones. And then over here, we got more over here. White ones, black ones, tan ones. I think it's very, very cool how nature just gives us a variety of colors, not just in the flowers, but you know, and animals too. That's so cool. Animals, people, color is beautiful. There it is.
In half a mile, use the right two lanes to take exit 291A for I-55 north, I-64 east toward I-70 east, Illinois.
Fly right past it. There it is. And then now we're crossing into Illinois. What's a man to do? A Ponderosa Steakhouse. That's a huge, huge cross. Well, I'm going to show you something that's kind of surprising for me to be seeing this now in Indiana in November. I'd expect to see it in Texas, but not here in Indiana. Let me flip the camera around and show you rose bushes. Look at that. Roses. There's a whole row of them across the front of this gas station. Rose bushes.